You guys will not believe the footage I recorded and just never shared. So I'm going to try something new. How about I put all of those years of footage back to back, day to day, so we can literally see how my life and mindset have changed year to year. Let's go.
Anxiety is based on something that is not yet real. It's not yet proven. What has been proven is that when I have a really busy period, I always make it out the other side. The jobs always get done. Do I feel a bit stressed? Yes. May some things be late? Yes. Will everything be done to 110%? Definitely not. But do I get through? Absolutely. And that is how I'm dealing with my anxiety this year. Anxiety, get behind me. Don't be trying to make me feel away. No, it was watching, what's that movie about emotions with that kid Riley? You know, there's this great Pixar movie. Do you know why it's dumb that Bode's parking bum first? Because I know he's going to buy some shit that needs access to the boot. Call her Big Bertha.
Yeah, she's got a big bum.
She a baddie, she knows she a 10. Guys, no, me next to this car is actually hilarious.
Okay, I did a bit of organising. I now have quite a bit of things. I need to figure out some kind of tiered storage so I can like actually reach everything at every moment possible. But I don't want it to take up the whole table, so it needs to be able to just stay in a corner. Or I need one of those trolley things that I have for my lashing, because I also use this desk to eat my lunch at when I come home. I work, I edit vlogs here, like I use this table for so many things, so it needs to be like still functional and able to adapt to my situations, because I'm always just picking up things all the time, and this is where they end up. We ordered chopsticks. I didn't really feel like getting much, to be honest. Me and my sister got chopsticks when we went out to buy all the nail stuff, and then like a couple days before that we ordered Chinese. We're doing the most, so I didn't want like a whole bunch of like noodles again and like the same kind of flavors, so I just got little like fiddly bits, little picky bits, little, what is the word, finger food. Got a little sharer box of chicken balls, yum yum, and a sharer box of spring rolls. There's supposedly 15 in there, which is quite a lot. And then I got the sweet caramel sauce, because when we got this the other day I got caramel chicken, so I assumed that it would be like the same sauce that they use to make that, but it's not quite the same experience. It is still nice though, but it does feel a bit weird dipping my chicken into caramel. It tasted better when they did it for me. It's basically like a chicken nugget inside. If you're interested in nails, just so you know, the brown nail varnish I just did on my toes. I'm not gonna show you my feet because can't bothered, but it dried matte. It doesn't say it's a matte nail varnish at all. If you buy like DC or D&D nail polishes, apparently some of them, if they're like quick drying, they dry matte. They'll dry in like 5 seconds, which is great, but it will dry matte, so you're gonna want to put a shiny top coat on top. But yeah, I'm about to go downstairs and finish my food because my family are watching Michael McIntyre and I want to join them and they want me to join, so I'm gonna go chill with them for a bit. Yeah.
All so weird. Some when I was too siblings were offered. The men she's been dating have been getting younger and younger, and I've never had a problem with them. He proposed to meet a girl, get married, and have a family. So if you really meant it, and he got a real funny story. She then said, "Idea, I'm not here to litigate on that, reasonable or what I should do as older. This age to their mom. I think
I'm scared.
This is."
Woo! That works. Gosh. Oh my gosh.
OP said, "I have offered this, but every time me and my brother do, he definitely tries to act like the man of the group, or sets us lofted at this point and said, right, that's because you're not my father, Phil." Or just like, it seems like with...
Ooh. I figured it out. Have I figured it out? I'm getting better. So I used to sing when I was little. One more. This one definitely worked the best. It's actually got red layered underneath it, but you can only see the red right in the dark bit.
Of someone they don't really know, in hopes of finding bargains they don't really need. Each so determined to save a few pennies, they often miss.
Chamber of Commerce.
Zach and I are moving. We don't need to carry any more with us than is absolutely necessary. Zach doesn't need a piece of glass, you remember his mother.
Find out where Zach is.
This is the outfit for today from Dutch. Hair is out the back. Just wearing a checkered shirt and a little thermal top. Cream bottoms. I was gonna wear jeans, but I couldn't really figure out what tone of jeans I liked with this. I didn't want to wear something too blue with this, so yeah. I'm not sure what shoes I'm gonna wear yet. I'm going to a cafe, I forgot to mention. I'm just gonna go get some work done, have a new environment, and I'm hoping it'll be quiet in there. I'm going to a different cafe to what I have been to before or usually go to. It's a bit more like out of the way, so I think it'll be pretty quiet in there, and hopefully I can just keep to myself, keep my mood up. I need to renew my insurance for my lashing. It renews on like the 15th and today's like the 5th or something like that. I might wear these even though they're like a different color. I feel like it goes with the vibe. I do have like plain white, but I feel like that's just like so basic. Or I've got brown, but I need to clean these and I can't be bothered. And also I wore these recently and I'm just like and I'll probably just wear my brown puffer jacket. I'm gonna try and edit, so I need to bring my hard drives with me to edit this vlog. Well, last vlog, because this is now February. I might bring my book with me just in case I feel like sitting and reading. I haven't like read outside yet. I usually would just like read in bed. So I've kind of started getting precious about my books. Like I don't really want them to be outside. I don't want to take them places with me in case they get like messed up or like putting them down on other surfaces when I know I like to read them in bed and things like that. But what else? There's just a bunch of random things I could get done. I'm just trying to like practice getting out of the house, to be honest. I've not been feeling great recently. Someone has pissed me off. I doubt they're even gonna watch this because I don't think they even care to. But yeah. Yeah, I've just not been feeling good. I think I was saying in the last vlog that like things keep happening, but they've not put me in a state of chaos because I'm able to deal with things better. Anything that happens, even if it might be like unfavorable or like something that, you know, you wouldn't really want to happen, it's kind of been like a blessing in disguise because it's proven to me that I know how to navigate the situation, or it's shown me who's there for me, or it's allowed me to speak up for myself, things like that. So yeah, I guess this is just another one of those situations where it's like some more bullshit, but at least I'm able to just still get up, get dressed, still go to work, still make things happen, still focus on the things that I enjoy doing. I sat and did some nails yesterday. I'm just carrying on with my life basically. But yeah, someone has upset me, so if you can hear that tone in my voice, that's what that is. I'm not really feeling great. I'm just waiting for this shit to pass and kind of reprogramming my brain into possibly not having this person in my life, because I'm just like, what the fuck is wrong with you at this point? Like, it's like I want to rant, but I'm also so tired of dealing with certain things that I don't even want to hear it come out my mouth. I'm just so tired of dealing with it. It's like I have a lot to say and I have nothing to say at the same time. If I was to give you a summary, because these vlogs kind of are like me just expressing myself, so if I'm ever to watch this back, or I don't know, anyone that is interested in the shit I talk about, someone asked me to open up to them, told me they wanted to earn my time, my trust, so I gave them that. After doing so, almost immediately after doing so, they informed me that their attention is elsewhere. Let's put it that way. They still want access to me, but their attention is elsewhere. So I'm just like, what are you doing? Luckily, I'm very much single. I've been strong on that. I don't want to be in a relationship right now, hence why I'm not. I chose to be single, but people will still come up in your life or even if they're already in your life, even if you've invited them in your life, they will try to change your dynamic or try to encourage you to bend your rules for them or push your boundaries for them. And then when you do, they show you exactly why those boundaries were there. This person has done that many times with me, and I'm just tired of it. I'm very tired of it. And when I say I'm tired of being upset, I mean upset as a verb, not an adjective. I'm tired of you upsetting me. I'm not tired of me feeling upset. I'm tired that you've put me in this position. And one would argue that I allowed them to. Someone include the clown filter, because why the fuck? This is a very intelligent person, so it feels like more of a disrespect because you are smart enough to see what you're doing, to hear what you're telling me, hear what you're asking me to do, and know that that would be wrong considering the intentions that you have elsewhere, but you still did that shit. So because I know you are intelligent enough to know that that was the wrong thing to do, I have to take that as inconsideration and disrespect. So that's why I'm pissed off. It means that I have to now cut you out of my life or distance myself from you, and that wasn't what I wanted to do in the first place. So now I'm having to separate myself from a bond that could have been just as good as it started, but because you wanted to push the boundary and take it here and then you fucked up, now I have to cut you off out of respect to myself, or I have to at least distance and shut some shit down, which means I now don't get to benefit from whatever friendship was there initially. So I'm pissed off in two parts. I'm pissed off that you've upset me, but I'm also pissed off that if you had just used your fucking brain and not upset me, we could both just be happily in each other's lives like normal human beings. But yeah, that's enough of that. I've really just been trying not to sit in my anger or sit in my sadness. I mean, if I need to be sad, I need to be sad. The tears have fallen, but once they're gone, I have to just move on with life and not sit and think about the situation, because at the end of the day, the person that upset me is out there living their life joyously. And they're not checking on me, so what's the point of me being upset? They're not even gonna know. They're not even gonna care to find out that I'm upset. The only person that's dealing with it is me. So I'm taking myself out. Also, our coffee machine broke. What was I saying? Oh, this is what I'm using, by the way, Bioma. I've seen a few people using it, like at work, and I have the face wash and it's really good, so I just thought I'd try this. But yeah, it feels nice. It's got a little tint to it, but it's still like natural enough to wear with no makeup. I'm also kind of reminding myself that because I'm not really in a mood to go out anywhere, I don't have to be out for long. I can literally just work for a couple hours and come back and it will still be early afternoon. It shouldn't be too bad. But yeah, let me get going. I've got a latte with almond milk and vanilla, and then this is a banana and walnut cake. The space is really nice as well. Just like chill, quiet vibes. There was one guy down here, but he just left as I came in. There's a little window there. There's quite a few people upstairs, but I feel like I'm in my own little cave, which is nice. That's what I wanted. Just woke up fresh off the pillow. I was gonna go for a run outside. Literally as I was figuring out what to wear and what route to take, it started to rain. Boom. And you're probably thinking, Quiana, it's February. Duh, it's raining, it's cold, it's winter. But it's been really sunny like the past week. Today is the first day I'm about to run. It's the first day it's raining and cloudy, ain't no sun in the sky. My sister was saying she thinks I should just run inside so I don't put myself off. I don't think it would really put me off because I'm used to like cross-country running, but I looked at the weather and it's gonna rain for the rest of the week. So there's no point like stressing myself to do it outside today if it's just gonna continue raining anyway. Our coffee machine is broken. I can't remember if I told you guys that. I'm just gonna talk to you while I get changed. It's not like piercing the little coffee pods, so we've had to keep ordering coffees. My plan is to hopefully get my run done by the time the coffee comes. I've downloaded an app, Couch to 5K. It's like the NHS version. Oh, it looks like that. From what I can see, it's pretty good. You get to choose like a narrator to kind of like encourage you. So there's all different like celebrities or athletes on there that you can choose to like be the voice. And then it gives you your intervals basically. 3 runs a week for I think it's 8 weeks, 9 weeks. And then at the end of those 9 weeks, hopefully you're able to run 5K. I know I can run a decent amount, but I haven't been doing it consistently. Like I just exercise and it just kind of works out. So the last time I like actually purposefully ran a certain distance on a treadmill, I think it was 1K, and I did it in like 10 minutes, which I think is like the standard that people usually say 1K is 10 minutes. And I was able to do it, but I was really tired, like I was pushing myself. Yeah, so it's like, I know I can run, but it's just, I want to be like, I want to feel like a runner, like I want it to be a thing that I do. I feel like it will help with like my mental health. Bailey has decided to sit on the back of my legs while I'm getting changed. Literally, his back is on my ankles. Are you okay, Baba? Are you okay? He's been crying for me to get out of bed this whole time. So I got these from Gymshark in the Black Friday sales. I'm starting to get sick of Gymshark now. I thought I really liked them, but all of their leggings come up short on me. When I say short, they are halfway up the bottom of my leg. Between my knee and my ankle, they're halfway between that. So I have to put like really long socks on and just make up that whole space where they don't fucking cover. I want to try and start looking into Honor Active because Candice wears that brand, and when I looked on their website, one, it looks like it's made by women. Like the way everything's worded, the things that they specify, it's those annoying things like when you look on a website, you're like, why don't they tell you this? Why don't they show you the back? That website has everything you're looking for, like all the information you need. And they also have tall leggings, which Gymshark don't have. But bloody hell, their leggings were like 50 something pounds for one pair. Like fuck, 50 something pounds. Literally all of my leg is out, bro. I was not exaggerating. I'm trying to do this like fresh off the pillow so I can just, I don't think I'm really gonna sweat much, but I can just get sweaty and then shower after instead of showering and then running and then needing to shower again. I'm gonna take my top off so you know. Yeah, I'm hoping this isn't like a horrid shock to my system of like, I think I can run still and then I try it and I'm exhausted. But even if it is, I'm on a training plan, so I will only get better at it. This is the fit. Gymshark top, Gymshark leggings. I need to tie my hair up because I don't want to feel that on me when I'm trying to fight for my life. I feel like I'm inside an elastic band, like everything is just tight and thick. Ugh, it just feels so like tight and horrible. I'm just over here complaining. Let me shut it. That was fine. Okay, just finished that first run. It was literally fine. I can usually tell if something is like challenging for me depending on if I have to breathe out my mouth or not, and I didn't for that at all. I was just composed the whole time, but I had to keep reminding myself to like not put the speed up. It's gonna keep getting harder. Like next week is probably gonna be a longer run or more intervals, so I don't want to put the speed up, and then next week now when the intervals are longer, my speed is also up, and it's just like I'm raising too many variables at once. But yeah, this is basically me straight off the treadmill. Like I'm sweating a bit, but I'm fine. The only thing that was bothering me. Bloody hell, my thighs were getting itchy. That was so irritating, to the point where it was getting painful, because I kept like just scratching it and then it started to burn and I was like, oh hell no. I'm just gonna float about for the rest of the day. I'm trying to give myself a bit more of a structure in order to open up my days a bit more and not stress myself out. Every day I'm like, oh, what do I need to do? What should I do? Because I don't have to do anything in particular, but there are a lot of things that need to be done. So every day it's like deciding what to do, deciding what to eat, and it's just overwhelming. I've had the idea to make Fridays my hobbies and skills day, where I just do things that I want to learn or do things that I enjoy. My little craft things, not even little, do my craft things, do my sports things, do my instrument things, and kind of like give myself that time, which is still incredibly productive because I'm learning things, but it's the stuff that I want to do. And sometimes I forget that those are the things that I want to do because I've put so much pressure on, like, oh, I need to do this, oh, I haven't played my guitar, I need to play it, oh, I haven't done my driving learning, I need to do that, oh, I need to do this, oh, I need to do that, oh, I need to do nails, I need to do running, like, oh, I need to go to the gym. I make it a responsibility and then forget that it's actually just something I'm doing because I've chosen to do it, like because I thought it would be fun. So I think just renaming those things and reminding myself that those are just my hobbies will kind of take the pressure off and just allow me to enjoy my free time. I've started that with my running today. What a joke. So I was just vlogging on my phone. Well, I wasn't meant to be vlogging. I was just trying to get my thoughts out, so I was talking to myself with the camera and I thought, oh, I could use that for my vlog. Then my phone storage got full and now it won't let me record anything. So I came upstairs to get my camera. My battery's flashing, so looks like this might not be much of a chat, but basically I was saying,
Hey, Miss Honeybee. It's
tired. My eyes are tired. I slept when I got home from work, so my body is awake. I didn't eat dinner. Work was busy, so I only had my lunch at 3:30, so I didn't eat dinner. I just came home and went to sleep. Woke up at like 11, 12 p.m. I'm chill, I'm good, I'm doing well, but I could do with a cuddle. I just want to be held. Good night.
chocolate, a lot of rich colors. Another color combo they had was cream and black. It looked so good. It was very sexy. I'm just like, man, I can't wait to get my new couch. I really want a different couch.
My best friend's a singer and we shot her video like in November.
Yeah, I still have a video in November with just like the demo.
I really want a mirror like this in my bedroom and I've been looking at them online.
They're so expensive.
Yeah. What do you reckon, like a couple of hundred?
Maybe more.
Something like
Yeah.
300.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I've got so much space space in my room, but I want something to like reflect the space.
Right.
Do you have any black outfits by any chance, or something dark? No. Do you know why? I was gonna bring it, and I was like, oh. I was thinking maybe because the room is like very beige, like some contrast would be nice. But you have that green and the brown.
Yeah.
They're nice.
You've got the vest you're wearing and the cream trousers you could do as well, or like
Yeah.
black.
Oh yeah, I could do that.
Yeah. And then if you want contrast, there's still the stairwell and upstairs as well.
What are you shooting with? What film?
I've got a Fortune 400.
That's my go-to as well.
I don't even think that would. It's kind of just grabby. Yeah. You're good.
A few more of them, so that you have like a few to choose from.
Morning. It is 15th of February. My alarm's about to go off. I can sense it. I have work today, so I just got ready. I need to take my makeshift bonnet off. I needed to wash all of my headscarves and all of my bonnets, so I had to just figure out how to tie some random scarves around my head. I didn't think about the fact that, like, okay, yeah, your hair is in a ponytail, cute, but it's in a ponytail permanently, so how are you gonna tie it to sleep? And how are you gonna oil your scalp? We'll see how that goes. I'm trying to keep my hair in for as long as possible, but I'm not as worried about it as I was last time. The last time I did my hair in my last vlog, I was really trying to like do it neat and keep it in for as long as possible. I know how I am, I get irritated, my head gets dry, la la la. So I'm giving myself like a week, like, girl, keep it in for a week. After that week, do what you feel. I bought a lip liner that I want to try. I bought a few things. Ordered on Boots. So I got this lip balm. Alyssa Ashley posted this on her story, her Instagram story, probably like 3 years ago at this point, maybe even more. But sometimes I'll just screenshot things that people post if they like really like the thing, and I'll just put it in a little folder in my gallery called recommendations, and then when I need to like buy something and I'm not sure which one to get, I'll just get that. But I couldn't find it for a while. When she first posted it, I could not find it anywhere. Now it's just in Boots, and I've been using it and it's really good. Like, I'll put this on my lips at night, wake up, lips are still moisturized. And then I got the Too Faced lip injection lip liner. Aslia uses this, and it's like a plumping lip liner. How do I, is it a clicky one? Fuck off. Ah, that's so cool. It's like coming out the bottom. Anyway, let me not waste it. I need to leave literally in like 5 minutes. I made pita bread. Oh, because I thought I'd run out of bagels. As I put the pita bread in the toaster and put it down, I turned around and there's a bagel there, so joke's on me. Also having some orange juice, because the orange juice I've been drinking, well, I haven't been drinking, is the point really. The date on it, oh, it is the 14th, the 15th. The date on it is today. The use by date is today. It tastes fine, but I don't want it to go off, so. And I also usually will have coffee first thing in the morning, no water, nothing. I just start on coffee. In the afternoon I mash up because I've had no water the whole day, no nothing. So I think the orange juice will probably be a good start. You're probably thinking, no babe, water would be a good start. Baby steps. Hey Google, make the light white and as bright as possible. Ding. So I need to clean my mirror. I should have done that yesterday. This is such a weird angle, but I ain't got time to think about angles. I need to leave. I haven't prepared myself for what the plumping is gonna feel like. It's a bit of a weird shape. It's just a flat circle, which I get because it's just the start of the pencil, but damn, it might not be going on because I've got coconut oil on my lips. Can't really see much. I can feel it starting to get tingly though, which is good. Oh wait, if I keep clicking it out, how am I gonna put it back in the thing? How does that work? Fuck. How do you put it back in the lid if you've clicked it out? I'm hoping it doesn't reach the top. Oh god. Oh, I'm really hoping. Okay, I need to use it then. My alarm's going off. Overstimulation, overstimulation. When my alarm goes off, I've got about 3 minutes maximum before I have to leave the house. Is it weird to overline your lips with a plumping lip liner? Like, will it plump my skin? Bless you. My neighbours are always sneezing. Bless their cotton socks. This is quite a good, like, nude. Brownie nude. Basically exactly what I wanted. I didn't want it to be too orangey. I hate when, like, a nude is orangey because it just kind of fades in with my skin. And then I don't want it to be too brown, like too dark, because I'm not putting other makeup on. And then I also don't want it to be like purpley brown. My lip tone is not purpley, it's like pinky. Okay, I can feel the tingle. Oh, I can see it plumping. That's crazy. This is quite nice on its own, to be honest. I need to fart. Pardon me. I'm hoping I don't need to poo because I need to leave now. Oh, she's tingly and she's plumping. I don't know if you guys can tell because you don't see my lips as much as I do. But yeah, she's like round and plump. That's crazy and I can still feel it. I don't know if I even want to take it out and look. I don't think it's smushed. Weird design though. There's probably a lot of people that sit there, oh my gosh, it's cookie, like I did by clicking it out and then can't put it back in there. Oh, it's tingly. Bloody hell. I had to put on like a fleece top. This is actually pajamas with a hoodie on top because there's no heat at work. There's never heat at work. But we usually have little fan heaters around and my manager messaged us in the work group chat to tell us that all the fan heaters have stopped working. So we're basically going to be matching the weather outside for the entire day. I don't know if they've, well, she said she's ordered some, but she doesn't know if they're going to come in time. So she literally told us to wear extra layers to work. So that's what I've done. Let's put this lip balm on. Yeah, this lip plumper is plumping. Cute. Alright, let's go. I'll see you later.
Is that part of your destiny? Find out on next week's episode. But I personally...
I'm just on English. I'm just on my break. I don't know how, but I powered through until like nearly 3:30. So when I go back, it's gonna be like 4:30. I'm only gonna have an hour left of work. So I'm very happy about that. Update on the hair. It's staying very neat. I oiled my scalp yesterday and yeah, it's actually surprisingly comfortable. I was worried about all of the weight of my hair being in one place, but it's been literally fine. The only thing that was a bit of a shocker was the first time I started running with this hairstyle. It was like bouncing everywhere and I was like, oh my gosh, it's gonna be too heavy, but it's been fine. I'm literally just wearing this for the sake of warmth, but I really like it. Every time I end up wearing something all grey, it's always by accident or just like for convenience, but I always love how it looks. I just love an all grey outfit. What a vibe. An all grey baggy outfit. Bailey's looking at me like, who are you talking to? I'm talking to me and the girls, man. Me and the girls. You got an eye bogey. Let's get rid of that because I don't want that on my bed. I just ordered food again. Wingstop don't give you tissues, I've realised that. It feels weird even talking right now because I haven't really been recording much and I haven't really been talking much today. I've not been like in a stink mood. I've been around my sister and my mum a little bit today, so I've kind of like chatted with them. I haven't just been in my room all day, but that's almost what it feels like. I watched a video of, who was it now? Esther. I feel like she wasn't at home, she was like in a different country. She ordered food and there were like 2 of her wings missing when she got her food or something like that. I think it was in America actually. So every time I get chicken now I'm like counting the pieces. I've never eaten this with a fork, but something has to change. I've got just the boneless pieces. Hawaiian is my go-to, and then this time I got the barbecue ones. Per usual, I've got sweet potato fries. The topping changes each time I get it, but this time I got the lemon pepper topping, and always brunch. Like I was saying, it feels a bit strange even talking right now, but I figured why not turn the camera on for a bit. Very nice. So I was meant to work today. My manager asked me a few days ago if I could come in just for the afternoon so that I could cover someone. Luckily I don't live far from work, so I went there. When I arrived, the person I thought I was covering was there, and we both like kind of hey giggled to each other like, oh hey, like are you just filling in type of thing, both thinking we're like filling in for each other. And then we realized that actually we've both been told to come in. Did I just see a fly? Because that's not okay. It's winter. Shouldn't be nothing moving in here. I think my eyes are tricking me. Sometimes I think I saw something move and it's actually just like those, what are they called, floaters in my eyes. The problem with the fork is, now I've got chicken in my fork, but I like to taste multiple things at once. So like, really I wanted to put that down and grab me a fry before I swallowed, but I didn't have the time. Long story short, they basically gave us a choice of who can stay and who can go. I said to her, you might as well stay and get your full day of pay rather than me coming in and just taking your pay. So we just decided on that. I had a little kiki and then I went home. So today's been a bit of a unpredicted, wasn't meant to be home but I am kind of day, but it's also been calming. I didn't mind going in, which I'm happy about. It didn't feel like a drag to go in. I went there quite peacefully, but then when they said I could go home, I was like okay, and I've just kind of been able to kind of slip into that instead. Oh yeah, I'm thirsty. Sometimes I don't realize how truly thirsty I am until I start drinking, and then it tastes real good. Before I went into work, I did my run. I don't think I've shown you, but I'm basically using the Couch to 5K app. So basically it gives you like a training plan. I just finished week 2 today. It's 3 runs per week, and my next run will be on Friday. So yeah, I did my run and then just had breakfast. I didn't eat dinner last night, so I needed to have a decent breakfast, so I proper like did an egg and all sorts. My sister's birthday is the last day of the month, so I've just been preparing her presents basically. I already know what I want to get her, but for some reason when it comes to like ordering things, and especially for other people, for some reason I really just procrastinate. Like I've got the tabs there of what I'm planning to buy. Every time I look at it, I'll just like have an excuse to not order it right now. Whether it's like, oh no, like I've only got one thing in the basket for them, let me just add a few more things to make it more worth it. Or oh no, maybe I'll find something else that's better than this. Or oh no, maybe I can find something that matches this. And I just won't actually buy the thing. Like it's just sitting there for weeks. So that's what I've been doing, but I've narrowed down what I want to get at least. I ordered some slippers for myself actually. They should be here tomorrow. When Bailey was like first born and he came here, he used to have these tiny little baby puppy teeth and these tiny little needle nails, and he would always chew on my slippers. Everyone else got a pass, but he would always steal my slippers and chew on them. I think it's because he managed to like get a few threads out, and once he realized that, he would just keep going back to it. So those were already ripped, but it wasn't terrible. I was still wearing them. Now within like the past 2 weeks or so, the bottom of the sole has just come off the bottom, so if I walk on any uneven ground it catches and I like nearly trip. So I was like, no, okay, this is a hazard now, because I'm one of them people, I like taking multiple trips up and down the stairs, so I'll be carrying a whole bunch of things and then I'm about to nearly trip with it. No, I looked at those slippers that I had on my tab open for weeks, and for some reason today they were half price, so I just went and bought them. Aside from that, I've been watching Kennedy's vlogs. I'm now watching Severance, but I need to watch something like light-hearted and just joyful. I actually watched Kennedy's vlog. It's a 2-hour vlog. I watched it and then I went back and replayed it because I just wasn't ready to like think about anything else, and it was an enjoyable vlog. Like she's funny as hell, so I just replayed it and I sat and watched like half of that again. So then I got to a point where I was sick of like just hearing people talk, because she basically like would just sit and talk to her camera like this. And then watching Severance is like really intense and deep and like mind-boggling, so that was a lot as well. So now I don't really know what to watch to kind of like calm myself. The only thing I can think of is like a travel vlog where someone's not really talking much to the camera, they're just showing what they're doing. But I don't know if I can even be able to pay attention to that. Instagram's weird as hell because I know I'm not following this person, so why the hell are you telling me they just started a live video? I don't give a damn. Furthermore, I'm pretty sure I turned off a lot of notifications because I got to a point where I just had hella notifications on my phone all the time, constantly, and I don't like dealing with that. So I turned off like notifications for stories, notifications for broadcast messages, turned off everything, notifications of likes, turned it off. Somehow she's still receiving them. I don't know. I figured since I couldn't find something to watch and I haven't spoken to you guys in a while, I would just turn on the camera. Yeah, I'm in this weird state of like, I'm good, but I'm also dealing with bullshit at the same time. So it feels weird. Like, I've learned how to deal with things better than I did in the past. Like, what I'm doing is good. I'm still getting up, I'm still having my shower, doing my run, going to work. Everything I'm doing is fine. And in terms of how I deal with the situation, the way I'm responding to people is fine, it's good, it's mature, I've shown growth. But the feeling that the situations give me, I still have. So it's like I'm in this weird place of like, yeah, I'm dealing with things really well, but I still feel the shittiness of the situation. So it's like, am I okay or not? Like, do I feel okay or not? I don't know. I think I'm still practicing. For the most part, I've got down how to respond and how to confront a situation. What I haven't figured out fully how to do is how to not let that situation affect me long term. Exhibit A, and there's multiple examples I can give you, but this is the one I can say out loud. Yesterday I had a really rude customer at work. I didn't do nothing to her, she was upset. I say her, it was two people. We had a lady and her mother come in with a baby because something they had purchased from our store had broken and they wanted a refund. Bear in mind they've been using the item for months, but it just broke the day before, so they came in and said, hey, it's broken, I want a refund. I want another one, I don't want you to repair it, I want a refund. Now, excuse me for eating with my mouth full, but let's get through the story. Our protocol is you have a warranty for your product. All we can do is send the manufacturer of the product
a video or a picture of the issue with the serial number of your product
and let them know, hey, something's gone wrong, and they will decide how to fix that situation. You're not entitled to a refund like that because you have a warranty. So first of all, they'll try and fix it so that you still have your product that you paid for. So I let them know that, and I told them, hey, even though they probably won't give you your refund straight away and we have to go through the normal protocol, I will let them know that you did ask for the refund, so at least they're aware that you're unhappy with the product. Cool, did that. The next day, we're still waiting for an update from the manufacturer. These customers are calling off the phone of the store all day, asking for a manager, saying they're not happy with the solution that's been given basically. And when they ordered that product, they ordered multiple things, but only that one thing is broken. So the manufacturer got back to us and said, hey, we will replace that one thing that is broken, or we will refund you for that one thing that is broken. Their response was, no, we don't want any of it now. You need to give us a refund for everything we bought that day. Hey, I'm not the manufacturer. Ain't shit I can do about it. So I'm just going back and forth and updating the customer and updating the people in charge. It got to the end of the day. These customers had called us so many times through the day, constantly asking for the manager, and I've let them know, hey, she's not in today. She's in on Friday though. I didn't just say, hey, she's not here, she don't want to talk to you. I said, she's in on Friday. If you want to talk to her, feel free to call on Friday. But we probably will have already called you by then with a solution to this problem. But hey, feel free to call on Friday. All day they're still calling, hey, we want to talk to the manager. She's not here till Friday. Hey, we want to talk to them, but she's not here till Friday. She ain't here. She ain't here. Got to the end of the day now. We're about 15-10 minutes from closing. They call again. This time the mama calls. It got to a point now, she's still asking for the manager that isn't here. I'm not talking to her with no tone. I'm still just saying she's not in today. She'll be on a Friday if you do want to talk to her. The solution that we've been given is blah blah blah. This is the update, blah blah blah. Literally just telling her the facts and figures and what to expect and what's going on. Updating her so she's not left thinking we're not sorting out the problem. Gets to a point now where she ends up shouting down the phone at me. That's where professional, in fact professional doesn't go out the window, but that's when I stop trying to help you, because all day I've been picking up your phone. I now know your phone number off by heart. I know it's you when you're calling because you've called so many damn times. I've spoken to you so many times. When you came in the first time with your product that was broken, it was me that helped you. In fact, I gave you a loan to use in the meantime, so you weren't without anything and you left with a smile on your face. So don't shout down the phone at me now. I'm not the problem here. And you know that. And throughout the day she kept saying, like, kept going on a rant about how she's unhappy, she's not happy with the service, the manager should be there, why is the shop running with no manager? But then she'd say, but I know it's not your fault, I know it's not your fault, but I'm just unhappy, and just go on another rant. So she kept reminding me that she knows it's not my fault, I have nothing to do with it, I'm just the person that has to pick up the phone. So why are you not shouting at me? That's my question. So immediately I said to her, ma'am, you're now shouting and I won't be able to accept that, so I'm gonna have to end the call if that's the case. I think I had to say that to her maybe twice, maybe 3 times, until she finally stopped shouting. And if she carried on shouting, I would just go quiet. I'd just go silent and let her shout. You can just talk to yourself at this point. And then my response would be, if this continues, I'm gonna have to end the call. She finally stopped shouting, didn't take long, couple seconds, and then asks me a question. Now she wants me to help her again. So she's like, oh, could you tell me blah blah blah, I'm not shouting now, but could you just tell me that? So now you want me to help you, now you're gonna stop shouting. We close in 5 minutes, so bye, basically, was my response, but in a very professional manner. I think I answered her question. She kept asking the same things over again, asking for the same solutions that we told her we can't give, asking for the manager that I told her is not in the building. And so I just started to say like, hey, I can't, there's nothing I can do at the moment. There's nothing I can do. I can't authorize that, there's nothing I can do. And basically just closed up the call and ended the call. But I say all that to say, and I went on a rant by saying that, but I say all that to say I dealt with that situation with great professionalism. My tone did not rise to where hers was. I didn't shout, I didn't say anything out of pocket, nothing. Absolutely nothing. Everything I said to her was just factual. I answered the question she was asking, no matter what her tone was, because I understand if you bought something and it's broken, you're going to be upset about it. I get that, so I empathize. So I'm not taking it personally, but now you're shouting down the phone at me. All I can do is, with the most professional and calm tone possible, which will probably rile you up more, all I can do is say to you, ma'am, if you want to shout, I'm going to have to put the phone down. I'm going to have to end the call and I won't be able to help you. For me to be able to stay that calm, I then put down the phone, and when I put down the phone, because I was holding in my fucking anger and stopping myself from cussing her out on the phone, it then wanted to come out, and I was just like, bruv, this fucking woman. I just went off, like telling my colleague, one of the girls, that like what happened on the phone basically, and just letting it out. But then because it happened literally 10 minutes before we closed, I then also had to go home with that feeling. Went home with that irritation, with that frustration that I didn't get to let out on the woman who was shouting at me basically. And all evening I was dealing with that. I was thinking about that situation. I was relaying the conversation in my head, almost rehearsing what I would tell my manager happened, so she knew exactly what was said by each person, all the way until I went to sleep. I was in my bed still doing that. And it's like, girl, you need to get better at just letting something go. Because the thing is, maybe if the situation went really badly and you lost your temper and you screamed back on the phone and now you're worried you might get fired, or you lost your temper and now you're irritated that someone brought you out your character, maybe then you might have a bad evening of thinking about it constantly. But that's not the case. You dealt with it perfectly fine. In fact, your colleagues in the building commended you, if that's even the fucking word, for dealing with the situation correctly and for keeping your calm. In fact, after the call, one of my colleagues basically was saying like, that's a really good trait to have. Because I was saying to him like, I'm so annoyed, and he was like, just let it go, just breathe. And I was saying, yeah, I will, but like, it's frustrating to me that I have to deal with this feeling now because I didn't get to give it to her. She gave me her shit and now I have to hold it. He was like, no, just let it go. My battery's about to die. He was like, it's a really good trait to have, not even just in the workplace, but as a person. It's a really good trait that you have, that you're able to just communicate effectively and not explode basically. You didn't let her get a rise out of you basically. So I dealt with the situation totally fine. Why am I still thinking about it? That's what I need to improve on, because it means even though I dealt with the situation and the situation is finished because I closed it off, I'm still carrying it with me. I'm still feeling the effects of it when I don't need to. I'm still dealing with it as if it didn't end yesterday. Like, so what was the point in me even dealing with it? I might as well have screamed at her. I've unlocked one level of like just dealing with shit well and communicating effectively even when I'm in a heightened situation. Not acting immaturely basically, just keeping my cool. But that second bit of, okay, but after it happens, you need to let it go. I haven't got to that place yet. I haven't. And I was already kind of carrying something else, another situation that had happened previously when I went to work. So for that then to happen at work, it's like, okay, now I've got 2 layers of this frustration that I'm carrying with me from different situations in the past that have happened over the week. Like, for what and for who? For what and for who? I think I have to just actively, when I catch myself like rehearsing that argument in my head, the camera cut off, I have to just catch myself in those thoughts and remind myself to let it go.
breath in through your nose. Let everything go.
Oh, Mom, you don't have to do that.
Think proud.
Dad! You right, Dad?
This headscarf is not even on my head anymore at this point. Let me just go ahead and take that off. It's the 21st of February. Just chilling today as far as I know. Except I'm not, because I need to go on the treadmill right now and do my run. I think I'm on week 3, so I don't know what the plan is gonna be. But I know it's gonna be more running than week 2, so I'm kind of prepping myself to possibly be tired. I realized I didn't update you guys on how the lasers is going. So I've had my second appointment now, or third appointment, second laser. I was shocked. So the girl that, I say girl, the woman that did my first laser appointment, and I was telling you guys that she started me off on high. Whatever she did, whatever intensity she did, worked wonders. When I tell you barely anything even grew back, I was in shock because I thought it'd be like such a gradual thing of like, okay, I'm not really gonna see any difference first time round. I'm just gonna have to keep going and going and going and just trust that, you know, they know what they're doing. But no, literally, I wanted to take pictures of my underarms because obviously I can't show you anywhere else. So you could see like literally there is barely anything here. Right before I went to my next appointment, so that would have been like a full month of growth. But I was running late that day, so I literally just quickly snapped them. So they're not the best photos. When I went to my second appointment, the lady there, it was a different lady, but she was basically telling me like, oh, how did you find the growth? And I was like, I'm shocked barely anything came back. And she was like, oh, did you find that most of what came back was like underneath? Like not on the front of your body, like underneath between your legs. I was like, yeah. And she was like, oh, that's because of friction, because when you're walking your legs are rubbing together, your body's rubbing together, your trousers are rubbing on your body, your underwear is rubbing on your body, so your body will basically make sure the hair grows back there as like a defense mechanism to protect you from all that rubbing. Well, like because I was running late and stuff, I didn't want to like interfere with the appointment too much, so I didn't tell her to do the laser on high. I was just like, I just let her do what she thought was right. So I feel like it's kind of growing back the same that I did the first time, like just exactly the same patches in the same place, which is fine. But I need to open my mouth next time I go to my next appointment and tell them to do it on high, because I don't want to waste my money doing extra appointments that I don't need to do. But yeah, that's that update. Going very well. It's raining, yay. I feel like I had something else to tell you or to say. Bio oil. Oh, I've got into the habit. I say got into the habit, I did it once. But I've started bringing antibacterial wipes and alcohol spray with me to work. Because we use phones all day, we're all putting our face on the same phones, and then we'll put the phone down wherever it can go, and then we'll pick it up again, put it on our face. We're doing all bunch of stuff with our hands. Sometimes we're outside of our hands. We're touching boxes that have been in factories and out in the world being shipped. And then we're picking up the phone. Like, those phones must be so dirty. And I realised my skin is always clear on this side. What you're seeing there, any blemishes are like old marks. There's no actual spots. It's smooth, it's clear. This side, however, is always popping up with something new. Like, trying to figure out what the fuck is that, because I don't like my hair on my face, so it's not that. It's not like I have a fringe here. It must not be that. It's not my pillow, although I thought for a second maybe it is, so I just kept changing my pillow constantly. That hasn't helped because I sleep on both sides of my face, so if it was my pillow, it would be on both sides of my face. Like, I literally flip constantly through the night. So anything that's on my pillow is going all over my face. It's not just gonna be here. So it can't be my pillow. I don't talk on the phone, on my phone. That shit never touches my face. Although I probably should clean it more because it goes everywhere else. Like, my phone just gets put down all types of places. But I'm never on my phone. I don't call people at all. So it's not my phone. But the phone's at work. Every time I'm at work, I pick up the phone and I put it right here because I'm right-handed. And I thought, oh no, there's no way. The phone's at work? Oh, what's mashing up my face? That's so disgusting. Ew. So I've been bringing alcohol spray and I've wiped down all the phones at work. We'll see if it makes a difference, although this one is new and I haven't been at work, so I don't know where that came from. I'm not too bothered by it because like I'm very lucky that, I say I'm lucky, I've worked on it. My skin is very like radiant and glowy. Like you can see health in my skin. Although there are blemishes, although there are spots, you can still see that like my skin is bright, you know? I don't look crusty, I just have some spots. So I'm just like, I'm not like crazy insecure about it, but I don't want it to be a thing if it doesn't need to be a thing. Like I'd rather my whole face just be clear, which it has been in the past. So that's even more like, well, if it's been clear before, why isn't it clear now? I can admit that these look so dark because I had like a week or two where I was just like, you know what, fuck it, I'm squeezing everything. And those were ones that are like under the skin. It wasn't even a proper spot, it was just like a lump under the skin. I basically bruised my face because it didn't actually need to pop. This is sensational. Very, very, very good. I'm not sure about the smell. It smells really nice. It smells fruity. It smells like Fanta fruit twist. But when I've just waken up, I don't know if I really want to smell that. It's quite intense and sweet. And that's the same way I feel about pre-workout, because I like to work out in the morning. So first thing in the morning, I'm either chugging this intensely sweet drink or I'm chewing on this intensely sweet piece of gel. Like, oh. Okay, I need to put some athleisure on so I can get on this treadmill. I can't really be bothered. And I do feel a bit achy, which I wasn't feeling when I first started running. So I guess I'm starting to get to a point where it's like, okay, she's taking a toll. She probably needs to stretch. I'm procrastinating now, let me go. Alright, I've got my shorts on that you can't barely see. Sports bra. A sports bra with like a flowy top on top is the most comfortable thing, and either really thin leggings or really short shorts, because I ran in the legging equivalent of these. Random pet peeve that I have though, I don't like wearing sports bras because I hate the feeling of something tight being here. I don't know if it's to do with like when I was younger. So when I was in primary school, I used to get laughed at for being flat chested. And because of that, I would tighten the straps on my bra as tight as they could go so that it would lift my boobs up so that I wouldn't look as flat chested. And in doing that, the straps ended up cutting into my shoulders and scarring me. I think I've still got the marks on my shoulders. Maybe it's faded now, but it used to be dark like all up here and all up here because it had literally sliced into my shoulders and I didn't realise from just doing that every day when I went to school. So I don't know if that's why now I just hate the feeling of something being really tight here, or maybe that's just like a thing because it is uncomfortable to just have something pressed on your shoulders. But that's what sports bras do because they're like trying to hold you together. Random pet peeve though, I hate the feeling of my shoulder blade hooking onto the back of the, like, you see how my shoulder blade is popping out right here? I can feel the sports bra like going into my shoulder blade, like the hole that it's popping out. Ooh. And a lot of sports bras are like shaped like that racer back shape. Ew, ew. Why is my shoulder blade holding onto my sports bra? Gross. Yeah, anyway. Anyway. So I'm just wearing a little crop top. How did I get this over my head the last time? Yeah, that was fine. And then I need a headscarf because my headphones that my dear sister bought me for my birthday, I chose the taupe colour because they're very cute, but now that my hair's red, if I don't cover my hair when I put my headphones on, it will dye them because they're so light. I have got a bit from my ear, you probably can't see, but it's a bit red there from it being like right here on my ear. It just means I might get a bit hotter from my head being covered, but pick the struggle. The slippers that I bought that I showed you yesterday, I was like unboxing, I gave you a thumbs down, but actually they've been alright. I decided to just wear them for the night. If you really don't like them, just put them in the charity bag because obviously you can't. I'm not a fan of wearing something and then returning it, that's crazy. But I can at least just like give it to charity because we do that quite a lot with our old stuff anyway. But they've actually been okay. My worry when I first put them on is that for some reason with slides sometimes it's like they've angled the strap diagonally, so when I put my foot in, my foot is sitting diagonally, so then my heel ends up sliding off instead of sitting in the middle. So I was like, no, I'm gonna break my ankle in these. But actually I've been wearing them and they've been fine. Luckily I got them in a size 9, even though I'm a size 7.5, because I just thought, why not have extra space if it's just a slipper? And I'm glad I did that because they fit like they should meant to. they fit like they should. Like this is what I would have hoped a size 7.5 would fit like. So yeah, I think I'm gonna keep them. Although saying that, I'm now looking at my floor and realizing that I've got like black lines on my floor because I've got hardwood floors in my bedroom and throughout the house, and I think the bottom of the slippers is just kind of rubbing against the floor. I don't know if that's something that will eventually stop or yeah, but I don't think it's permanent. I think it's just like creating a little mark, and then if I rub it off it will probably come off, but we'll see how annoying that gets. If that continues to be a problem, I'll just give them away. But yeah, they've been cute so far. My sister just complimented them too. I was wearing these River Island slides, but they're so like clumpy that they're actually heavy, so I have to like put in effort to walk in them to like keep them on my foot. So they were starting to get like uncomfortable. They were making my feet tired and my legs tired because I was putting in so much effort to keep them on my foot. But yeah, I'm trying to just keep a positive mind today. Yesterday I kind of gave myself the day to just like rot away in bed and just do what I felt. So I was literally up, pretty sure I was in bed all day doing different things. I ordered some more of my sister's presents, yeah, and then I was watching Apple Cider Vinegar, literally all of it. I'm on the last episode. There's literally 10 minutes left, but I watched it from like morning to night. It got to like maybe like 12 a.m. and I was literally like at the last 10 minutes, but I started to fall asleep. So I was just like, you know what, why are you forcing yourself? Like you can literally just finish this off tomorrow. Today I'm trying to be a bit more like up and active, not just sitting in the bed. I'm still just being gentle with myself and just taking my time and, you know, let myself do what I feel to do. But at least doing the run every couple of days is at least getting me up out of the bed, and then it's kind of showing myself that like, hey, like you actually, not proving to myself because I already know it, but it's just showing myself that like, oh look, like you actually got up and did something. Like you're still putting in effort for yourself, which is good to see. Hi, that's funny. This group chat is going off and I am not involved whatsoever, but I don't want to just leave the chat because that would be crazy. I was like, y'all belling off my phone for plans that I can't attend. Anyway, let me go ahead and get on this treadmill. I'm gonna, I think today, listen to my rock and indie playlist, which is basically my white people playlist. It actually does have rock and indie in there, but there are also like certain songs where I don't even know what genre that is. It's just not something I would usually listen to, kind of like a guilty pleasure, so it also goes in that playlist. But I had Hayley Williams's voice in my head this morning when I woke up, so I think that's what's kind of made me feel like, yeah, let me listen to that playlist. It's a 3-hour long playlist, and those are some of the songs in that playlist. Those are like the earliest songs that I would have put in there, and then we go down to, those are the latest songs that have made the playlist. I feel like this is gonna be backwards for you guys, so maybe I'll flip the screen. But yeah, let's see what I'm doing. Who knows? Let's see. Oh, they're just reducing the walk. Crazy. 3 minutes. My last week of running, the schedule was 90-second running and a 2-minute walk. And you repeat that 5 times. Why this week am I seeing 3-minute run? That's crazy. That's crazy. You want me to run for 3 minutes? Just, I was not expecting seeing that. And the thing is, my sister has done this plan already. My sister and my mum did it. So I remember them having a shock 1 week, but I didn't think it was week 3. You know what though? I can run. I know I'm a runner. I know I'm a runner. So it's literally all in my head. I have to remind myself immediately after that I have a 3-minute walk. So however tired I am, I'm gonna have that equivalent time to just walk. So I might as well push. Alright, in that case, let me go toilet because what the hell? I don't want to need to go partway through that 3-minute run. That's crazy. That's bizarre. Okay. At least it's less intervals because they're just longer chunks. That's crazy. Oh hell no, I'm actually gonna be tired today. You know what, I'm glad I looked at that because I'm taking 2 of them jellies. I'm taking 2 of them pre-workout jellies. Hell, I might even do 3. That's crazy. Let me go toilet because what the fuck. Wow. Should I take you guys down with me? I don't know if I want to do that. I haven't figured out like a setup for you to actually see me just like head on running. I'm so nosy when I'm shopping. I thought, let me look at some sports bras, and I see this. I'm like, oh, what's that? What kind of tattoo is this? I clicked on it just to see the tattoo. I'm just that nosy. Is that a cat? I don't know. Looks a bit big to be a cat. Interesting. Yeah, if I see someone with like nice tattoos or like piercings or a nice nail color, I'm gonna click on it just to see that. Like, I'm not even worried about the clothes anymore. I don't know what that say. I don't know what that say. Anyway.
Don't be naive now. I mean, you are appealing to incredibly vulnerable audience. Incredibly vulnerable people.
Hair's all out. It feels really nice to just... Oh, that slouch was horrific. It feels really nice to just not have anything on my head. It wasn't heavy. Sorry, this lighting isn't the best, but I'm just chilling. I just don't love feeling something on me, so I just knew I'd appreciate taking it off, or taking it out I should say. But I really could have gone another week or two with that hairstyle. It was really good because it didn't feel heavy and it wasn't tight or nothing. Like, it was really comfortable. I wanted to enjoy having my hair just down while it was still clean. I didn't want to wait for it to get all messy, because I'd have to just wash it straight away and I wouldn't actually get to just enjoy having my hair down. One of the girls' birthday is not this Saturday coming but the week after. Well, not this Sunday coming but the Sunday after, so I'm pretty sure I'm probably gonna do something with my hair then. So I just figured I might as well just for the next 2 weeks just have my, I want to say natural hair down, but it is my natural hair. It's just got extensions on it, but you know what I mean. It just feels so light, but I'm still like, ugh, there's hair touching me, get it away. So I don't know how to get around that really. When I had my big afro, I got used to having my hair down. Like, it was big enough that I could tuck curls into other curls, so it wouldn't actually be in my face, it would just be big. But I was used to having like the front bit down, like having curls down on my forehead. The only thing I didn't like is sometimes they'd be long and they'd get in my eye, but if I just tucked them up they would stay there. So I think I just don't like feeling something on me when it doesn't feel consistent. So it feels like, oh, what's that? If all of my hair was really like all long or all one length, if the hair up here was the same length as this, I would be used to it all just being down. It wouldn't feel weird that parts of it are touching my ear and parts of it are touching my neck. Like, I would just be used to the fact that, okay, my hair is this length. And also it would be long enough that when I tuck it back, it would sit behind my shoulders and it wouldn't like fall forwards. But if I put my head forward, this is all gonna come forward. So that's the kind of middle situation I'm in. I've got to just wait for it to grow out, because I know I'm gonna enjoy my locks when they're long. I'm not planning on shaving my head anytime soon, but don't count on it. I've got some chicken curry that my sister made. I haven't made the plate look very nice, but that's what it looks like. And she made some coleslaw as well. I'm extremely grateful because, boy, anyone that knows me knows that I eat like a teenage boy. And at this point, it's by choice. I did food tech for GCSE and I chose that and I enjoyed it and I was pretty good at it. But I don't like having to every day think of what to eat, stand there and make it, wash all the shit that I used after before my food gets cold, or eat and then I'm full and I'm tired and I gotta go wash all the stuff after. Like, it's just a bunch of chores to me. That's the way I feel about cooking. It's just not fun like it used to be when I was a kid and I could just play around in the kitchen and then disappear. And just the constant, like, if I want to cook something, I need to have planned to buy that stuff, or I've defrosted all the ingredients, like, or no one else needs the kitchen while I'm making it. Just so many things. So I really appreciate that my sister will just cook big batches of food for all of us and they taste good. I need a sweet drink. I think I want Coke. That sounded crazy. I think I want Coca-Cola. Speaking of Coke, that's never appealed to me whatsoever, like trying extreme drugs. I remember being curious about like what people felt when they took drugs. If I knew anyone that smoked weed, I would always be curious, like, what does it feel like? But I've not been curious to try just crazy shit like Coke, LSD. What are the other things people be doing? I don't even know the right names for them. The medicine shit, is that different? I don't know. What's the name of that? Is that what they call perp? I don't be knowing. I really don't. In a way, I'm glad I don't know. I have curious moments of like, you know, watching a documentary, seeing how it affects people's lives. I'm just like, how you get wrapped up in that stuff. But I don't want to try it. I wouldn't even want to be around it. Like, if I met someone and realized they were like doing coke, I would just be like, what the fuck is going on here? Like this is not where I should be. Although I do think I've met people that have done that or do that. Who knows? Random brainwave. It's strange. I'll be really... Let me get a drink. Hold on. Pause. S'il vous plaît. And delay. Oh, I enjoy flat coke, so I left this on the side for a bit. I'm hoping that I still enjoy flat coke, although it doesn't look that flat. I don't know if I enjoyed that or not. What was I saying? Yeah, it's weird because I've been really like spaced out and quiet all day for quite a few days. But every time I turn on the camera, I'm able to just speak like... I think I need to figure out what that's about. But it might just be that I know turning on the camera and just talking is literally just that. It's just turning on the camera and talking. So I really can go wherever I want to go with my thoughts. But when I'm just like going to work or sitting with family or doing whatever I'm doing, out shopping, I'm like in someone else's environment, or like I've got a task to do. So I'm trying to concentrate on that. Damn, pardon me. And I guess it just feels a bit more mundane. I don't know. I think I feel like my focus needs to be that thing, and I need to just perform whatever version of Quiana will get that thing done. And so if I'm not feeling great, I will just kind of shut down so that I'm able to get that thing done. But because I've shut down and I'm quiet, it means I'm silent, and so my brain is still, the thoughts are still going on in my head, they're just not coming out my mouth. And so that means any thoughts, any of my wildest thoughts can go on in my head because no one else is hearing them. And so I think my default setting has been just like negative things, or just like thinking about life. But when I turn on the camera and I'm allowing myself to speak out loud, I open myself up to the reality that there's more there. Like, I don't want to entertain talking about those things that are filling my head, and because I'm not giving those things my attention or my entertainment, I'm able to just like freely talk. And in order to freely talk, I have to freely think. And so it opens me up to like the more positive things that I can speak about and think about. But then it's kind of like a mind fuck, because it almost feels like every time I'm just doing day-to-day things, everything feels mundane and I'm quiet and I'm keeping to myself and I'm not feeling great. And then every time I turn on the camera, all of a sudden I'm talking and I'm fine. It's like, I thought you were in a bad mood. Why are you able to just talk now that the camera's on? But that's what it is. It's because I know I don't want to talk about things that are bothering me to the camera, like in the vlog. It means I'm not giving those things my attention when the camera's on. So I'm able to think about other things that actually make me feel better. I hadn't thought of all that or realised that until literally now, me saying it out loud. Maybe it's not that, but in this moment, that's the conclusion I've come to. Those things shouldn't have my attention even when the camera's not on and when I'm not talking out loud. But it's kind of like what I was saying previously, where I will deal with a situation and it will still be in my head bothering me. I'll still be thinking of scenarios in my head, or I'll still be carrying the feeling of it even though I'm not dealing with it anymore. I guess it's a part of that. And then when I turn on the camera, because I'm not dealing with it anymore, because it's already actually been sorted, it's not something I would talk about. So I'm able to talk about things that I actually am dealing with. Like eating this food. That's all the hair that was on my head. That little twisted ponytail was all of this. I think it was 4 packs of hair. I don't know how that didn't feel heavy swinging at the back of my head, but it did not. That's interesting. I probably could do 2 ponytails and that would be really cute and comfortable, but I don't know if I'd want 2 ponytails permanently. I don't think that would reflect my mood every day. Okay, what am I going to distract myself with now? I've been watching Desperate Housewives, but I've watched a good like 3-4 episodes. Candice hasn't dropped another vlog yet. I've listened to the Receipts podcast already this week. What am I to do? Pardon me. That was an accident, but I had to hit the last 2. Okay, let me just keep watching Desperate Housewives. I'll probably start watching Severance, or maybe not, who knows. And then Michael McIntyre came on as well. I could hear my mum and sister laughing their heads off, so maybe that would be something nice and light-hearted to end the night with. We'll see. I just realised everyone went out for lunch today, but I couldn't go because I was at work, so that's fun. Well, good night.
week 3 so far. Hopefully you're getting a bit more comfortable. Maybe you're ready to try going just a little bit faster, but don't worry if you're not there yet. It's different for everyone. And the most important thing is to listen to your body. Okay, get ready to start running. 3, 2, 1. Go for it. Here we go. It's nearly time for your 3-minute final run. If you're finding it hard, that's okay. It's not easy for everyone, and the biggest challenge is turning up every time and keeping going right to the end. You're doing so well, and I'll be here with you to let you know how long you've got left. Well done. You can slow down now.
I'm heading out. I need to go buy wrapping paper and a card for my sister. Her birthday is on Friday. Yeah, I've got her presents already, but I've been using the same wrapping paper for a while now. I'm kind of bored of it, and I think it is running out, so I'm just gonna get some more. She's turning 30, which is quite a big birthday, so I want to get her a decent card. I'm just wearing my Von Dutch cap. Hair is back. I got this hoodie a couple days ago from ASOS. The brand is Daisy Street, I think. I'm just wearing black jogging bottoms. I'm not sure what shoes I'm gonna wear yet, but I don't think it really matters, to be honest, because I'm just wearing casual clothes. I feel like I should put a chain on, but I used to wear chains every single day. Like when I was growing up, I would always have a necklace on and I would never take it off. As I've got older and I'm like able to wear what I want, I always wear baggy things, and I hate when my hoodie like goes back like this, so I always will pull it forwards and then I end up popping my chain off. So that's why I haven't been wearing chains recently. I haven't even opened the stuff, which is kind of risky because what if they sent you the wrong thing? She sent us like a list of things that she'd like. We've started kind of doing that as a family now because it's just easier. We're all adults and like my sister's moved out, so we never want to just buy each other things that we don't need and just be stocking up each other's houses. So she asked for a jumpsuit from Bow & T. Bow & T is the brand that I was getting a lot of my athleisure from before, especially when I was skating. They're basically the sports side of Opoly. Oh, I just realized I really took it out the whole bag. I was meant to just take it out the packaging. I took the whole thing out, not thinking. But anyway, she asked for a jumpsuit. It's just black. It's a square neck, long sleeve, long leg. I've actually bought one of these for myself before, but not in this material. So I bought this same jumpsuit from Opoly rather than Bow & T. So it was more like a jersey material, like kind of like what I'm wearing, and it was grey because she asked for it from Bow & T. She's got like the thicker sports leggings material, but as a jumpsuit. I think that would be better because what I got, I ended up sending it back because the material was like really comfortable and stretchy, which was good. In order to make the square neck stay square, they'd made that bit really tight, so then it was like giving you like a double boob type of situation, and it just looked weird. So I think this material will be better because the whole thing will be tight rather than it just being like just misshapen and looking strange. Just making sure they gave us the right size and everything, which they did. So let me put that right back. It's a good thing I didn't rip it up. Gosh, I forgot what I was doing for a second. I started opening it like it's mine. She asked for a portable charger. I've got one that's really big, so it can like charge your phone multiple times before it dies. So she saw this and she asked if she could have one the same. Mine now for some reason doesn't work, but to be fair, I've had it since probably like maybe like 2021. Every time I say 2021, I think of Dochi. That's what music does to you. I need to get a wide angle lens because you literally can't see what I'm doing unless I'm holding it at my chest, which is kind of annoying. This box is origami. Come on now. I love buying stuff, but I hate all the packaging. Like, oh, now I've got to get rid of all of that. So yeah, got her one of those. The brand is Belkin, and I tend to get the 20k one. And this should come with the wire that her phone will use and a wire to charge the power bank itself. And then I also got her a vinyl. I was planning to get her I was thinking of Paramore. Me and her used to listen to Paramore a lot growing up, still do. But I don't know, she might have bought that herself already. And because she lives quite far, I can't just like pop to her house and see if she's got it. It will be suspicious. So, and then I thought, I know she doesn't have Kendrick, GNX, whatever it's called. Because that only just got released this month. But then she, on her list, asked for JoJo. God, it just flung out the bloody thing. Like the old original JoJo vinyl. If you guys don't know, JoJo basically is like a 2000s R&B pop kind of gal, but she had problems with her record label. She was like literally like 13 or 12 when she released this, I think, but her record label basically fucked her over and didn't give her the rights to her music, so she couldn't release it on like main platforms, like it wasn't on like Spotify and things like that. So then when she got older, she just re-recorded the whole album with a new record label. But to be honest, this is the original. This is the greatness right here. So yeah, she asked for the original one. Yeah, it's her debut album, certified platinum, made in Canada. Now that I've opened it, I'm like, oh, is that it? I need to remember as well, actually, I want to go to Snappy Snaps. I've got a lot of film rolls that I've just put in a drawer, which is kind of silly because I've mixed them all up. I don't know what pictures are on what roll of film. It's just bare rolls of film in my drawer. So I need to start getting those developed. And also I want to buy more film because I haven't been able to take my camera out because I've got no film. And I would usually go all the way to Shoreditch to go to Analog Films and get film and get my stuff developed, because that's where I was told was like the best way to go. I feel like some people that shoot film, if they're like proper into it, then they're like, no, Snappy Snaps isn't legit. Like they're just like a cheaper option, or like they don't really know what they're doing. They're not into the authenticity of the film. But there's one up the road, so I feel like it would be silly to not just try it out, or at least to just buy my film from there. Like, why would I go all the way to Shoreditch? Might pop into Superdrug. I want to get a leave-in conditioner for my locks because I just don't take care of them at all. They literally just grow out of my scalp and I just let them. And I think that's it, to be honest. I just realised I haven't had a coffee, so I might go to Cafe Nero. My mum is in Croydon's, actually. I might message her and see if she's done. I felt like I just wanted to be by myself today, but I'm finding that I do want to be by myself a lot, but if I have to go out, I'd rather not do it by myself. But I often don't feel like that until I'm faced with the reality of like, oh, I have to go now. Like, I need to leave in an hour. And now I'm procrastinating going out because I don't want to face the world by myself. I just hate that I have to be around other people. Like, I have to get on a bus and there's going to be people looking at me. I have to interact with people at a cash machine. I have to swerve people on the street. I have to make sure no one's trying to steal my phone out my hand. I have to make sure I'm fucking dealing with people that might be like whistling at me or doing dumb shit. Like, I just don't want to interact with humans. I might bump into someone I know but I don't actually really like, or like want to stop and have a convo with, and now I'm dealing with the fact that you're across the way staring at me. Like, I just don't want to deal with outside life. And it sounds crazy to say, but I've heard a lot of people say it. After experiencing the pandemic and like the lockdown and being able to just go outside and there was no one out there, the streets were just empty, I can't lie, I wouldn't mind dealing with that again. Not the fucking pandemic, because God no, but just the quiet of like, you go outside and there's no one out there and people are keeping their distance if they are out there. Like, oh, it might actually be heightened because I feel like we went from dealing with the pandemic where everything was locked down, so if you went outside there was basically no one out there, and then from that, because everyone was working from home due to the pandemic, when all of the lockdown starts, we now are in a place where working from home is more accepted, so you can go out at any time of the fucking afternoon and there's just bare people out there because now work is more flexible due to what happened with the pandemic. More people are just doing random ass hours, more people are making money from like content or less traditional jobs, so you can just go outside and there's just bare people out there. Whereas before it was like, you go outside 1:30 on a Tuesday afternoon and you know it's just going to be old people out there because like everyone else is at work 9 to 5. We've gone from like the extreme of like there's no one outside, everything's locked down, to like you go out anytime now and there's just bare people out there, and it's just throwing me off. I'm just like, why is everyone here? probably need to take a deep breath, huh? So yeah, I might message my mom and see. She says she went to go get a hot chocolate with her friend. It's 1 o'clock. Leaving the house now to come to... The thing is though, like, I don't want to message her and be like, I'm on my way to the same area as you, so we can meet up if you want. And she takes that to mean like, I'll meet you and your friend. I just want my mama. I don't want to interact with no one. I just want to meet my mama. But like, how long does it take to drink a hot chocolate? But then she is a mother and they talk for ages. So they're probably in there chit-chatting. Hot chocolate done. Cup cold. I don't know who will understand this, but I am that child. I am that friend. I am... I don't know, I just feel so alien in every community that I'm in. I'm the outsider child. Ugh, she wants me to come to the cafe that they're in. That means I have to talk to your friend. You don't understand. I'm acting crazy really, because that's basically family, but I just don't want to interact with no one. Okay, I'll see you guys later. My mom wants me to meet her at the cafe, so let me go pack a bag. Okay, we're back in the building. Mission was completed. Got a card, wrapping paper, gift bag, and then also I ended up getting my film scanned and developed. They have like express service in there. You can get your film scanned and developed in 1 hour. That's crazy to me. So they have 1 hour, 3 hours and 24 hours. So I went for 24 hours. What they don't have is usually when I go to the film shop, you can choose if you want like standard quality scans or if you want high quality. And they don't have that option. So I'm assuming it's just going to be like standard quality. But I'm not too worried about that because I've not done like photo shoots or anything like that. It's just pictures that I've taken here and there. So I got, they didn't have Portrait 800, which is a bit of a shame because that's my favorite. So I ended up just getting a Color Plus 200. They have options of 36 shots or 24, which I didn't know was a thing. I thought whatever you get has the number set on it, but he actually had 2 different Color Pluses. And then I got an Ultra Max. I think this is the first film I ever tried, and that is so cool that I can literally go there. If they do a good job, I'm going to be going there very often because the prices weren't extreme to me. I might put some of the photos in this video if I remember, and if they're things that I don't mind sharing, because I actually don't remember what's on that roll at all. I'm just gonna chill for the rest of the day. I think I need to wrap the presents. I need to eat because I haven't eaten. I got a coffee from Cafe Nero. Oh, these earrings are new, these silver ones. I need to get a replacement for these ones because for some reason all the gems are falling out, and I don't know how that happened because I've had them for years and the gems have never fallen out. All of a sudden, multiple gone. So I need to replace those. But yeah, need to find something to eat and just chill out for the rest of the day. I'll catch you guys later. There's a bit of background noise, so I hope you can hear me, but I just got an email of a WeTransfer link. They gave me my photos already, literally the same day. That's crazy. They really must not be that busy in there. I'm gonna be nosy and look at them now. I'll just have a quick brief look. How exciting. I should we do some on my laptop because I'm not logged into WeTransfer on here. Hold on. I'm drinking Fingers Rosé. Just trying to get rid of it, to be honest. Oh no. Oh, these are photos from people that I'm not around. This is photos from Christmas. Oh no. I forgot. Damn. Remember I was saying that I don't know what these photos will be because I've just got loads of film rolls that I haven't looked at for a long time. These are all film rolls from Christmas that I spent with my ex. It's all photos of his family. Damn. I think I should send these to him. Let me look at them first. Oh no, I have to send these to them. It's basically like, it's as if I was a fly on the wall at someone else's family Christmas. So I've literally just got photos of like all of their families spending time together. I think they should have these photos. Wow. This is what happens when you take photos of everything in your fucking life. When your life changes, you've still got these photos of the past. I doubt they've taken photos like this. I'm just like, you guys should have these. Damn. Wow. No, sorry, you guys need to see this. I know this is the past, but this photo is sick. We went outside one day and the sunset was crazy, and so I asked if we could go like round the side of the house because it's just like, from what I remember, it was just like a big open field and you could proper see the sunset. Oh my gosh. So I told him to stand in the sunset Look how sick this is. Hold on. Look at that sunset. This is film, you know. This is not a digital camera where it's picking up hella colour. This is a film image. It's so like bright. You can't even really see it because the camera's not picking up great. Look how orange the sky is. That's crazy. Yeah. Look at that. Insanity. Wow. That's crazy. I wonder if I only took one roll of film. There might be more. Alright, well, is what it is. That's what that roll of film was. Even if you hate me, you might want these photos of you and your family, mate. Alright, well, before that email came through, I was just organising footage for this vlog so I can start editing. And I'm hoping it'll be pretty quick because there's not a lot of clips. I already posted a February vlog in 2023 and I think 2022. So I've only got 2024 footage and I've only got 2025 footage that I'm literally recording now, so it shouldn't be a lot to go through. The only thing that might take long is I think it's mostly just me talking, so I'm gonna have to cut through the clips of like me talking, but yeah, shouldn't be too bad. Anyways, bye. It's very bright, but that's a good thing. It's currently the 28th of February. It's 9:42 a.m. I haven't been paid yet, which is a bit fucking weird. We're supposed to get paid on at least the last working day of the month, which would be today, so but I'm trying to just give them a bit of breathing. Give them a bit of breathing space is crazy because this is actually our paycheck and we've worked for it, but I'm assuming they've got something going on. That's the way I like. I need to do my run today and I'm procrastinating. 1, because I can't bother to get up. 2, because I can feel that I'm really hungry and usually I'm not that hungry in the morning, so I will just do my run on an empty stomach and then I eat straight after. But right now I'm feeling hungry, like damn. And 3, I just finished week 3, period. So I'm now on week 4, which means it's gonna be a longer run. I just have to remind myself that when I was in school I was literally running for so long. There's actually nothing to worry about. I'm very much capable. Also yesterday I randomly did a dragon squat because I just thought, what if I'm losing it? Because I haven't been skating, I haven't really been going to the gym either. Just thought, gosh, am I like losing my agility and losing my strength? But I literally did a dragon squat, so we're fine. Alright, well, it will be over once it's over. Do you want to build a snowman? This sun is nice.
Brown. Lorna is 41 years. Yeah, so that's Caroline. Okay,
Caroline.
Welcome. Okay, we're expecting you actually. Is that Lorna Watson? So, ladies and gentlemen, these are in chronological order. This is a relief from the current rock.
have the clothes up.
Yeah. Exactly, old people came.
You did she put them in the herb as well. I've only done it once. She got away with it.
I did get away with it. Ready for the reveal?
Yes. Yeah.
I actually don't know how I saw it. It just came up on my ASOS. I was like, oh my gosh, I have to buy it now.
That is literally perfect for you.
Can't find that.
Yeah.
As the news reader, they bring each other's jokes and just going to sit there saying what's
Help yourselves if you want. I think I'm gonna have my cake now.
Yo, today's been a good day, and today obviously will be the last day because it's the 28th of February. I chose the banoffee one, so I'm gonna eat that now. And Gogglebox is on, so that's what I'm gonna just sit and chill to. I'm very tired, I can't lie. They got here at like maybe like 5 or 6, and that's the time that I usually will come home from work and then take a nap. So I tried to just stay awake the whole day, and oh my gosh, I was tired, but it was worth it. It was a nice day. There was meant to be some kind of thing today where like all the planets align, but I don't think we can really see it from where we are. It might be like the light pollution or something. There's one like star that looks brighter than all the others. So I think that's like all the planets lined up, but like none of our phones cameras are like good enough to be able to zoom in and see all the planets lined up. But that's it really. It's about to be March. I thought that would feel weird to say, but it actually doesn't. I feel quite content, maybe is the word, with how like the year is feeling. Like it does feel like, oh my gosh, we're in 2025, and oh my gosh, we're like partway through 2025. But at the same time, when I think about like month to month, like it feels like it should be March now. Like it doesn't feel like crazy to me. I think I'm kind of just getting into the flow of what life feels like. So it is what it is, bro. Looking forward to next month, mainly to be honest, because I want it to get warmer and brighter so I can just like feel better, and I think that will open me up to doing more things in this month of this year, which you would have seen in the vlog. I haven't really gone many places. I've been like processing things and dealing with things, but at the same time the weather's not been good anyway, so I've kind of just been sheltering in my own space and just keeping to myself and staying in my room and things like that. So once it gets warmer, I'll just feel more encouraged and excited about going out. I do want to try and push myself to go skating, go running outside, because obviously I've been doing it on the treadmill, go to more places to eat, go to cafes more again, just like do random things, just go out and take pictures of random things. Like that's the type of shit I used to do, and I've just completely stopped doing it, and it's now got to a point where I have to convince myself to do it. Even like going to the gym, like they're all things that I know I enjoy and I know I like doing by myself, but I'm just like, ugh, I'd rather stay at home, I'd rather stay in bed. And I think the weather will help that. What's up, Bam? I can hear you crying. What's wrong? What's the matter? But yeah, that's my summary. I'm proud of myself for like keeping up with this. It hasn't felt like I've had to keep up with it, because it's something I'm like genuinely interested in. Sorry, my nipples are itchy. I think it might be what I'm wearing, or maybe I'm like hot, I don't know, but I don't even realize I'm doing it. I'll just stand there and do this because I'm like itch. Oh, my train of thought. Why are you crying? You want to go out? Go then. Yeah, I'm proud of myself for like sticking to these vlogs, and I think I'm using them in a better way. Like even while I'm editing this vlog, I'm watching back footage of me just like expressing myself or just saying my thoughts, and those are the vlogs that I like watching, and I have a certain respect for those people that I watch, because just seeing someone express themselves and talk about certain situations in their life where they're not just spilling tea for the sake of spilling tea, like they're actually talking you through their thought processes, and you can just see them analysing situations and just going through the process of like learning and growing and talking to themselves out loud and talking to the camera and just figuring things out. Like I just like seeing people do that. I just feel like there's a skill in being able to talk about your life and your experiences, express them, especially in some kind of art form, and it not be crazily messy and it not be chaotic in the sense of you're just there, like you're just spitting in like information out, you're just telling all your business. Like I don't know, like talking to the camera in almost like a big sister kind of way. I just like seeing content like that, and I think that's now coming through into how I'm talking to the camera. But yeah, I say all that to say it's just nice to have this kind of outlet. I think sometimes we can be like put off expressing yourself in like a video, especially like a YouTube video. It can be seen as like this chaotic person that is just telling their business online, or is just shitting on other people or talking about people in their lives. And I think in some ways it's similar to like people who will go through something and write a song about it and write a poem about it, or paint a picture about it. Like, you're just expressing what you've gone through. I think because it's so clear in being able to just speak to a camera, it can be seen as like you're just putting all your business out there when it's in like video content form. But at the end of the day, this is a creation. This is someone being creative. This is someone making something out of what they're going through in their life. So I don't think it needs to be shitted on the way it sometimes is. I think there's a way to go about it, and I do want to try not to cross that line. But at the end of the day, sometimes this is just how I express myself. This is how I get my thoughts and my feelings out, and I think that's okay. I know that's okay. That was so moist. Wow. There were so many textures, but it was also fluffy and moist. That was an experience. Wow, that was really nice. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next monthly roundup. Toodaloo. I found the words I was trying to say. I think there is a skill in being able to share your experiences without overspilling things about your life and therefore other people's lives to the point where it becomes messy. That's what I meant to say. The words just came to me while I was sitting on the toilet. Anyways, toodaloo. Get it? No, I was just on the toilet anyway. Bye.